So a lot of people ask me what materials I use, what I normally paint with, and I definitely have moved into something that I always use the same kinds of things. One of the paper I start with is 140-pound Fabriano Artistico hot press watercolor paper. So it's very smooth, and I buy them in big sheets and then I rip them up. I also can paint on some other things. This right here is a canvas. I use Hobby Lobby's, I think it's called Master's Touch, their brand, but they make a really nice watercolor canvas. There's two ways that I start a painting. One is with pencil on paper, and so this really is to kind of map it out and make sure that it fits. But I'm not bound to it because I'm going to erase this once the ink is dry. When I do it on canvas or panel, I use a lemon yellow that I paint on with a brush. The thing about lemon yellow is, since I highlight most things with that anyway, even if it's in the sky close to it, which is, I leave my sky white, but that lemon yellow doesn't distract. But it's always still there, and it works. All right, so I do the pencil on paper, and this I always draw in Bombay, which is Dr. Phil Martin's Black India ink. The great thing about this stuff is that it's very, very waterproof. For my stuff, because I want the bright colors, I tend to want it to stay black, stay waterproof. And the other thing I've gotten into trouble with in not waiting for it to dry is sometimes I will streak that ink across the page when I'm trying to erase the pencils. So I use calligraphy nibs for drawing on paper, on this hot press paper. And I've learned, I just tape them to the brush or the pencil. But then the last thing is the watercolor, and I have come to use almost exclusively Holbein watercolor. The four I use the most are the primaries and this tree green. This Holbein's a really good bright one. So here I'm mixing alizarin crimson, a very transparent red, with my favorite color probably, and that's deep ultramarine blue. But the last one I use the most is Hooker's green. Instead of making my own tree green, Hooker's is nice because it's got some brown in there. So it's a nice green for trees, flower stems, and so forth. I hope that helps and answers any questions, and feel free to contact me using my website. If you have any questions about these or anything else you think I can help with. Obviously, I love to talk about this stuff, so thanks for your time.